Hi, good day. In this video, I will share with you how to add a page break automatically when there is a change in the value in this column A. Right? You can see that the blue and green. They should automatically add a page break. So you can use the normal way. It's just to insert a page break, and then here you do another page break. So you can see there. Now that is manually. If you have a long list, this wouldn't visible. So let's just click reset all page. Now here is the code. So let me just walk you through how it starts. Okay, so I'll just put a breakpoint here and let's just run this code. So here, what we does is that want to do this. Okay, so we have the final row. The final row is 25. You can see here. So it's search up to get the last row, and from there, uh, we need to know where's the last row. Then we come back to the first row. So we set a pointer so that this line is set at the range start row as the next value. So there is a pointer point to here as the next value. So there is a pointer. Let's just change it here, right? To uh, get a shape here to show you that. Okay, I'll just use this then. Okay, and then the point here. Okay, so it's pointing here. So this is the next. Okay, hope you get it right. This is next value is pointing here. So now, as I go through this here, let's just go to press the F8 key again. Now we come to the first one. So here I have another pointer also set to the same place. Okay, after I complete the first line. So now this one is just current value. So it's pointing to this, right? Let's just change the color. If I may change the color to okay, shape. Uh, I need to have space, a little bit more space, right, to change that. Let's say I just change it to here, right? So that is the current value, and this is the next value, right? Now, um, let's go through again, right? So now they check whether the current value is it equal to the next value. Then you can see that this blue color, right, is share. So if it's not, then only it go into the checking, go into execute the if function there. If it's not, so the current value is equal to the next value, right? It's the same. So now let's just change that. We'll come to the next row. So the current value is now moving to the next row, as you can, because it's now a next row. Um, so let's go to the next line. Let's go to the next line. Yeah? So let's see that I have the is it equals now the current value is moving down. They check whether the current value here is it equal to is it not equal to the next value. The blue is still refer to blue, well, although the next is still there, right? So no problem, we can just move it here. Continue. Okay, so now the current value is now set to uh, it's also assigned to the quick. That means it's moving down also. This next value is now going down. Now next is that what happened next is go to the next line, and current value is now moved to the third row. Okay, the third row is now the R has a name value of 4. See, that's the number 4. Now let's just continue to check that. Um, it's still the same. So you can see that the next one is that current value is assigned to the next value. No, next value also go down, and then let's just move down again, right? And then check, 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 check. Let's just move until the okay. The next value is already changed to we missed that row. Now it's at row 7. Okay, so we missed that already. Let's just move to the next one. Um, so the next one would be at row. Okay, almost there right now. Row 9, current value is green. You can see that current value is now moved to the. So this should be somewhere here 8, and then this one's supposed to be at the row 9. Okay, so let's just see here. Okay, so is the green is still green? Yeah, so no problem. So next value now move to next row, and then move to the next. Now the next value, current value, now move to the next row. Okay, and uh, so now current value has a value store value of red, but the next value, the previous value, is still at green. So it is not. So this is where uh, we want to work on adding a see, it's adding a row, a page break, and then after adding a page break, then only it move that current value, the current value now store as the next value. So this continue go until the very end. Okay, so we can see that. Okay, so now let's where is it like slow 12. Okay, we have a few more to illustrate that change. Now is row 13, right? So row 13 is now at row 13. Then this suppose this will be in row 12. That should be okay, right? Just move and skip it. So now R has a row at row 14. So row 14, and this one is at row 13. So here we have encountered the next not equal to change, right? So they can see that this is where yellow and red is not the same. So now here we can just do another page break. Notice that there is another page break, and then we can continue moving to the next. As the value is changing, the watch will also change, right? So that's how we can add page break automatically. Okay, so let's just do the page break, page reset all. Now I just click one time. Let's just remove this, delete this watch, and run it, and that's it. So you have 1,000 row. You want to add your page break is easy. Okay, every time there is a change, right? There's a change between the next row. Then you add the page, break. So there is another method you can use to do this, which is to go to the formulas and go to data tab and go for the subtotal. So at each change in the color, you can add the page break between the group. And this method add a sum on the column, right? If you are okay with this, then it's okay, right? You can still manually delete this, right? Delete this, delete. If you don't need that, delete. Okay, but you need to manually do that. So if you use the earlier method, you don't need to, right? So you can, if you want to remove the subtotal, just go to subtotal, click remove all. That's it, done. Okay, I hope this is useful to you. Thanks for watching.